What's up, YouTube? I've started back over on the Nuzlocke challenge. I have my new computer now. I'm still gonna fix my old one, but I've gone through 4 hard drives on it now, and it's just at the point where I was done fucking with it. So that's gonna be a backup computer now. I got a new one. I got all my software running again. Anyways, I started back up on this Nuzlocke challenge. I was in Goldenrod at one point when the emulator crashed. But it seemed like my screen cap software was still running correctly, so I just started back up and continued where I was, and yada yada yada. Get to the point where I stopped here in Mahogany, because I was about an hour and 45 minutes in. I realized it was going to be a bit of a long video as was. And where VBA crashed, it apparently glitched the screen capture. So even though it was still running, every time it got to that point in the screen cap, it was crashing the render of the video. So here I am in Mahogany, and I have no video to show for it, which kind of pisses me off. But I did choose to start this particular run through with Cyndaquil. Which is already now at level 38. Flame Wheel, Fire Punch, Quick Attack, and Dig. I ended up giving it Dig to help get through Whitney, because I figured if she got onto a rollout that was getting ridiculous, I could Dig to shut down rollout. Not that it really mattered. At the time, I had Flaffy at level 15, Hoot Hoot was still 15, and I power leveled Quilava all the way up to 30 before I even fought her. I sort of just used him to go take out all the trainers and the route above and whatnot, because I didn't want to be stuck in a risky situation with rollout, which is extremely OP. Can't lose anything like that in the Nuzlocke challenge. It's just bad mojo right there. Stats are pretty good. I was really psyched when I got this Cyndaquil. The original stats were 10, 9, 12, 10, 13. So 12 on special attack made me happy, but I don't think I've ever seen a 13 on an IV original stat for a starter. So seeing that high special attack and that ridiculously high speed, I was really psyched to have this as the stat set with the IVs on my starter, and that's continued to hold true as I've leveled it, with the speed being the highest stat still. So Typhlosion pretty much jumps in and OTKs things at will, which I'm really happy about. The first thing I caught was, of course, Hoot Hoot again, because I tend to do all my recording at night. So right there, that very first route outside of your hometown, you run into, I think this Hoot Hoot was level 2 when I caught it. I started training it around the Bellsprout Tower thing, and I haven't done much with it since. I did a little bit in the Bug Gem, but I realized as I was leveling it up here, I gave it Flash just to kind of turn it into an HM whore here, but it's got Fly, and I really like having Hoot Hoot into Noctowl. It's a great member of a team usually, but this particular one is extremely defensive, and that was just causing me trouble in the long run because I wasn't able to put the damage on board that I needed. So its stats just aren't fitting for what I want to do with it. So I ended up saving my time and just turned it into an HM whore with Flash, and it's got Fly, and I just really don't have anything for flying at this point. Next thing, well, the only other member of my team I'm currently using right now, I caught the Mareep coming down out of the very first city there, where you get the Miracle Seed. The Mareep was my first thing, and it's got its highs on the special attack. Its stats aren't through the roof by any means, but they are very solid. I gave it the Quick Claw just so that it can get those big special attack hits in. It's got Thunder Punch and apparently can learn Fire Punch, which is awesome, so I gave it that as well. Still has Thunder Shock and Thunder Wave. I'm pretty much carrying the team between these two at the moment. Krabby is, I got that out of the rocks down on the side of Olivine City. I've turned that into an HM whore. Between Krabby and Hoot Hoot, I have the 5 covered. Shuckle. As soon as I got into whatever the island is, I just broke the rock there and managed to run into my own Shuckle. So of course, with the defense stats that are so ridiculously high on Shuckle, I figure I'm going to turn this guy into a rollout tank. So I went ahead. I've been holding on to the rollout HM because I had nothing to, or TM because I had nothing to use it on. But having caught my own Shuckle there, I haven't started yet, but I plan on turning that guy into just into a defensive tank. The other couple things that I've gotten up to this point, there's an Oddish, which I had caught in the that forest just so I could get cut and work my way through there. I caught Stantler coming up into Ekritique. I've yet to figure out what I want to do with this yet. I caught it because it was something different, but its stats, I'm actually surprised compared to even like the Hoot Hoot, which is level 15. I've trained from level 2, and it has stats that are like half of this. So I need to do a little bit of research on Stantler in the gold version to see, what it's capable of. But seeing those stats at level 15, this thing could potentially be worthwhile to train. I just don't know yet. There's the Togepi. This thing's currently my Rock Smash whore in case I need that. And then there's the Shucky that one guy gives you. Three things that I should have caught that I didn't get the chance to. First one was a level 5 Ghastly in the Bellsprout Tower. I ended up critical hitting the damn thing, so it died. Similarly was the route above Goldenrod. I hit a level 12 male Nidoran, which I wanted to catch because I'm like, I can turn this thing into Nidoking later if I can find a Moonstone. Could be cool. Not to mention Double Kick would have been a really awesome backup plan for Whitney in the normal gym. And again, I critical hit the damn thing. And what was the other one? Oh, at the bottom of the route past the first gym, the little cave you have to go through to get to the bug town, Azalea, was Sandshrew. And I thought my tackle wouldn't kill it, but it did. So, anyways, that's 3 things that I could have, but I don't. I may or may not train Stantler. I'm probably going to go back to the competition thing and try and go get the Sunstone. And if I do, I will probably go ahead and train this Oddish up into Blossom. That way I have some sort of grass covered. Because right now I have nothing of the sort. I don't even have water, really. Krabby's just an HM horse. So as far as like rock goes, I would use probably the Blossom with grass as my super effective there. But anyways, that's my team. That's sort of the recap up to this point. It's been a really straightforward run through. I'm really happy with, especially with that Ampharos and Typhlosion. They're holding the team extremely well. So I don't see a reason to restart from this point. I don't feel like redoing it. I know I'm not going to get I could get a better Hoot Hoot, but I'm probably not going to get a Shuckle. Those things are a bitch to find. That's the original stats that were on that Cyndaquil with the 13 speed. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen that before. So I know that's not going to get mirrored if I were to restart. Finding Mareep that early in the game, especially during the night, is a bit of a pain in the ass. I missed out on my Spinnerack, which I like training that. So, you can't get everything, but what I do have, I'm really pleased with. So I just sort of, here's where I'm standing, and we'll play through from here. So expect to see the rest of this Nuzlocke challenge. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.